We're already having it. The good doctor was in here giving us the Jones prophecies, and then the rabbi was here telling us about Hanukkah. And stick around, we're still going to be joined by Mary from the Chocolate Celeste.
Yes.
Calling her chocolate maven around here. I don't know why I'm calling her that, but I just want to call her that. So she's going to be on, as well as Bruce Epperly. But first, as we like to finish out the hour, with a Cripes, a come on, and a you've got to be kidding me. It's our public lament. It's our crying out that there are things in this world that are not the way they're supposed to be.
Or not, no.
That even on a day in which you're having all the fun you can have on a radio station, you still remind yourself there are those things that need to be corrected.
Yes, there are.
There's those dark places that need to have light. There are those bright places that need to have a little shadow.
Dim it down.
There are those things that just can't be the way they are any longer. And
No.
you need to cry out.
We do.
So we come up with 3 of them every week. A Cripes and a come on, and you've got to be kidding me. And we try to have them be a slight bit lighthearted.
Yes.
Only because humor is the way to a person's heart. I don't even know if that's true, but I wish it were. So the Cripes for today, John and I were driving yesterday, happened to be together during the day, and we drove behind a woman who had bumper stickers on both sides of her car that were lamenting and condemning people for not using turn signals.
Yes, 2.
Blatant statement on one side of the car saying,
2 bumper stickers.
doesn't anybody ever use their turn signal anymore? And what was ironic about it was her turn signal was on.
Yeah.
So yes, I guess someone still does. And I didn't know that not using your turn signal was such a problem that we should make bumper stickers.
I am going to put a sticker on my car.
Sticker on
That's
my
how
car,
much it means to
lecturing people about using their turn signals. And what's funny about it, it's in the back of her car.
Yeah.
That's the irony of ironies to me.
Yeah.
In other words, the people behind it, she can't even see if they have their bumper sticker on. So she's telling people that they can't even see if they have their blinker on.
Yeah.
So she's lecturing people about not using their turn signals who are behind her. One on each side of her car, and I thought this.
And they were 2 different bumper stickers.
That's true. The one said, "Blinkers aren't just pretty lights anymore," or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
they weren't clever at all.
So bothered by the fact that people don't use their turn signals regularly enough. On 2 bumper stickers, earns the Cripes. And from so I'll be generous to this person and suggest the Cripes should go out to people who don't use their turn signals.
And that too, a shared Cripes perhaps,
and people who have bumper stickers telling people that they should be using
what
their
to
turn
do,
signals.
right?
All right, and then the come on. The come on happened to me just this morning. I was preparing for the show when my son came down with facial cellulitis. I'm not kidding you. He had a big swollen eye. Big swollen eye that was caused by
I hate it when my kids wake me up in the middle of the night with facial cellulitis. I hate that.
Cellulosis or cellulitis or something. I don't know what he had. So he had a pimple that went bad. I'll just say it, all right? He had a pimple that went bad and infected his eye, and it was all swollen up.
Next thing you say, cut me, Mick, cut me.
It was totally a cut me, Mick experience. So we went to so we said, well, let's head off to the urgent care because this does look like it could be a problem. And my wife's mom's aunt died of a pimple that went into her brain. The infection started, went into her brain. So around our house, it's when that stuff starts, moving toward the eye, we said we're going to go to urgent care. So we drive to the urgent care over by my house, where there happen to be 2 of them. And I pull up to the urgent care, and it says Sunday hours, 10 to 5.
Oh, great.
Really? Urgent care, and you're open from 10 to, like what if you have an emergency before?
Yeah.
Do you really get to claim that we're the urgent care center?
Right, no.
And open after brunch.
Yeah.
Just give it a minute. It's probably going to be fine. I don't think there's anything to worry about. So we drive over to the other urgent care. Big sign closed. Open 10 to 5.
Oh.
That's it, son. We're going to the emergency room.
Yep.
So we go into the emergency room. We walk in. The good woman invites us in.
Yeah.
Does all the tappy stuff about this and that.
Right.
The nurses call us into the area.
Oh, good.
It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I should have said that. I wasn't going to wait for an hour in the parking lot.
Right.
So now it's 9:15, 9:20. So we're in the. They put the cuff on. They check his pulses and all of his vitals. Check his temperature and all that stuff. And they said, okay, well, the doctor gets in at 10.
Oh.
Go sit in the waiting room. The emergency room doctor doesn't come in till 10. Apparently, if you have a crisis.
Yeah. On Sunday.
Wait till 10.
Yeah.
It's early.
Right.
And as we like to say around this radio show, Will, how do we like to say it around here? What's our motto?
Oh, I won't let my Sunday mornings ruin my Saturday night.
Yeah, neither will the emergency room docs. They're not coming in till 10. I mean, it was a come on. I didn't get out of there until 11:25.
Yeah.
He had to have a shot and some other stuff, and a little scalpel cut open to see if they could get some stuff out of that. So anyway, they come. I mean, really, urgent care and emergency room. Doctor comes in at 10. Now there was probably somebody else in the hospital that had he been, in cardiac arrest, but it is Fairview Southdale, so they had that problem a few years ago. Remember that?
No.
Yeah, they actually got sued. A guy was in cardiac arrest. They left him in the lobby, and he didn't make it.
Oh.
But anyway, over there, 10 a.m. for the urgent care, 10 a.m. for the emergency room.
Come on.
There's some things in this world that aren't the way they're supposed to be. And the sidekick, the sidekick is bringing the attitude for the for the you got to be kidding me.
I am?
You are.
What?
Oh, really?
What?
You were raging at me for hours yesterday about the fact that presidents of the United States have to be born on U.S. soil.
Okay, I'm totally, dude. I am totally being
Set up?
sucker punched here.
I told you were going to do this one for the you got to be kidding me.
No,
Yes, I even gave it to you on a printed sheet.
I never get a printed sheet.
It's laying right here underneath all your stuff. Okay, yes. So John finds out. He says to me the other day, he's reading somebody. He goes, "Can I out you all the way, or just
Go.
So John says, some people are just so knuckleheady. I can't believe it. Like this person writes that you have to be born in the United States in order to be the president of the United States. As it turns out, you do have to be born in the United. You can't just be a citizen. You have to be born on U.S. soil in order to be a nominee for the presidency.
Okay,
of the United States. And I think it's a great rule. I think it's fantastic.
So look, if you've grown up in the United States all your life, and your grandparents, and you're a U.S. citizen,
right. If your grandpa was great grandfather was George Washington,
and you're pregnant, and you go on vacation somewhere out of the country,
just say you go to France.
You go to France.
You have an emergency delivery.
Right.
That kid can't be president.
That kid can't be president.
That's not true.
That's true, baby.
No, that's not true.
It's true, baby.
As long as you're born to you.
Nope. You have to be born on U.S. soil. John McCain, the only reason exception was given to John McCain is because he was born on a U.S. military base.
In Panama, right?
In Panama. If you're born on a U.S. military base or at a consulate or in an embassy, that is U.S. territory. If you're born anywhere else, and if you're in Canada and you are 15 feet away from that border when that baby comes out, that baby can't be a president of the United States.
Ridiculous.
That's silly. I agree.
It's not a you got to be kidding me. It is perfect. It is a perfect rule.
No, it isn't.
It's the kind of thing that you're just like, I love it. Do you know why I love it?
It's so arbitrary. How could you love that? It doesn't mean anything.
Here's the thing. It's not arbitrary. It's the only thing that's not arbitrary. Born on U.S. soil? Yes. Not? No. That's it. That's not arbitrary. What is arbitrary is who were your parents? What were they thinking? Did they want to be citizens or not? Your parents don't have to be citizens, and you're born in the United States, you can be president. It's anything but arbitrary.
You could have two terrible people from another country come here, born you here, right?
Yeah,
and you could leave.
Leave.
And why should that person be qualified in some?
Barack Obama's dad wasn't a U.S. citizen, right? He
Right.
gets to be president because he was born in Hawaii. Yes, he was.
Allegedly.
Yes, he was, Will. Yes, he was. All right, so the bumper sticker lady about the church signals, the AM, the 10 a.m. urgent care doctors, and John bothered by the fact that we want presidents to be U.S.-born citizens.
That's right.
Some things in this world are the way they're supposed to be. Doug Badger Radio on AM 950. Boom.
AM 950's 8th Annual Blue State Ball is next month. Purchase your ticket online today and